And holy shit, we're back. Another week. Surprisingly, I think this is the longest we went for a podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
yeah.
sure. We had
Damn.
a pretty low bar.
We are being committed. But with that being said, we're not going to be we're not going to have a show for you in for the next 3 weeks.
Whoops. Holidays.
Yeah, because what, Adam? You can't do the 21st or the 28th, and then the 4th.
Well,
You said.
So yeah, I'll be at my parents' house for those because I'm making a straight trek to dodge the COVID. But like their internet's kind of shoddy, and then like I don't know how the audio's gonna be because thin walls, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear my dad watching like a Hallmark movie or something during the podcast.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
and then the first Monday in January, I have an appointment that's like late in the evening, so I won't be able to do it. So yeah, that's fun.
Okay.
Whoops.
Well, shit, that sucks. That means you're not going to hear our beautiful voices until the 11th of January.
You'll just have to rewatch the old episodes.
It'll be a brand new year.
Unless we do a surprise one, but I highly doubt that. Or if we even come back at all. You never know. That also might not happen. Depends on how motivated we are.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that we quit.
It wouldn't be. It would not be the first time. But now I have a feeling we're going to be back for sure. Changed men, different viewpoints, and hopefully advanced COVID isn't running rampant by then. So
COVID AIDS is gonna start.
Anyways, getting into tonight's show, I'm your host, Taryn, followed by your other 3 hosts of this show, starting off with Kobe.
Hello.
And Foosh.
How's it going?
And then lastly, but not least, Adam.
I got the order right this time.
That's because I did it.
Yes, you did.
So how you guys' week's been? Good? Bad? Meh? Same? Haven't changed?
I mean, good so far.
They all blend together. I don't know where it starts and where it ends.
All been pretty good. Been playing a lot of that. I don't know if you heard about it. It's from a small indie company. Made a game called Cyberpunk. It's not great.
I've not heard of it. Heard a lot of
Is that the
I heard a
one?
lot of bad shit about it.
Is that
Yeah.
the one where there's a ball in the middle and there's like 2 rectangles at the sides and you move them up and down to bounce the ball back and forth?
Yeah, basically
Cool.
what the graphics are like.
Man, imagine how many enemies we just made right there.
All
it-
one of our viewers is gone.
How's it been, Kobe? Because you're the one out of the 4 of us who have sunk the most time into that game. What are your thoughts? Has it lived up for all the hype? Has it?
Absolutely not.
Has it transpired the rage-inducing delays?
No, I watched Critical's video, his moist meter on it, and I think he put it perfectly that this game has a level of hype around it that this game could have been the next like revolutionary thing in gaming, and people still would have hated it.
Yeah,
Huh.
that sounds accurate.
That
It's been hyped
said,
for so long.
yeah, I know the fucking hype for this thing is ridiculous. I mean, 8 years and 3 delays. Honestly, they should have delayed it one more time. But
Yeah, quick tangent. I rewatched like the initial trailer that they showcased.
it is different.
It is crazy. It is
Yeah.
crazy.
It definitely looks better than like their demo stuff, but like there's a lot of bugs that probably shouldn't be in at launch that you would think would be very easy for these people to solve.
Okay. Well, what do you think? Is it worth it?
I think it's a good game. I think you could probably wait a few months to play this game until it's like on a sale. And then they announced today that they're releasing 2 patches, one in January, one in February. So basically, the game should technically be done in February. So I would pick it up then.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Write
I'm
that down.
enjoying it. I'm sitting at 39.6 hours played. I haven't beaten the game yet. But I'm doing a lot of side quests, a lot of driving, romancing. I romanced a woman today.
Okay.
We had sex in a flying tank.
Jesus.
So
Dang.
take that how you will.
God damn. All right. So the more important question: what dick size did you go with?
I went default because I felt like that was more my penis size.
What are the options?
Small, default, and big.
Oh, can't you
What?
choose circumcised and uncut?
Oh yeah, that is true. You can
Or
go
cut and uncut,
circumcised,
sorry.
uncircumcised. Yeah, cut or uncut. You can also have a vagina still if you're a guy. And I think if you're a girl, you can have a penis.
Well, I think yeah.
I mean, it's 2020. That's totally fine.
It is. I will say the thing about the penises though, this is another thing that Critical brought up. They are unrealistically top heavy.
Yes.
Like the head, the tip, the mushroom cap is just disproportionately big.
Well, it is a fantasy world. Maybe that's just how they grow there.
That is true. That is true. You could get a mod too.
Also, you know what the dumb thing about that though is, with my little time experience with it, like you like get naked in the character screen or your your inventory screen where you like equip
Yep.
armor and stuff like that. But then like let's say you look in the mirror and then you got fucking underwear on for some reason. It's like, where the fuck did
Yeah.
those things come from?
Yeah.
What's the point? What's the point of having such a detailed genital customization and then just cover up those bad boys when you have it enabled?
Also with physics.
Yes. Like, I want to run around. Like, I wanted, you know what I wanted? I wanted, like, Saints Row 3 giant dildo action with the penis simulation in that game. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be running and gunning with my cock fully loaded out and ready for some action. But nah, they just strap some, like, boxers on those bad boys, and it's just like, oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
Do you think what happened is they saw Red Dead get released a couple years ago, and they saw the horse balls get smaller in colder environments, and then they looked at their team of animators and physics engineers and said, "I'm sorry, boys, but you know what you got to do."
Maybe.
Man,
to
that
say.
dropped hard. That was silent for a long time.
I mean, I was more thinking about it, honestly. Like, I was just like, you got me talking about, like, you started talking about horse balls, and I'm like, God damn, you know how big those would be? Like, for them to shrink to
Yeah.
notice, like, damn, that's a lot of
I
shrinking.
didn't know that was
Red
in
Dead.
that game.
You didn't know that? Oh yeah,
No.
it's a big thing. They get smaller in cold environments, physics and biology and stuff. Anyway,
Maybe I
how's the
missed
game
that
outside
part
of
of the
the
game.
Maybe I was too focused on the gameplay, not the horse testicles, personally. But
More so, I maybe didn't see them because I was constantly running my horse into random shit and getting knocked off of it.
I will say
I
the
mean-
horses in that game are stupid.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they're not good.
I mean,
I don't know.
sometimes human error.
I don't think anything beats
Anyway.
the Witcher horse, though. Roach is a freaking dumbass.
Yeah, Roach is pretty stupid, but he also thinks less for himself than these things do. These things think for themselves, but they think wrong.
You have not seen my horse in Red Dead Online.
Oh, is it like the Family Guy horse when like Peter starts like horse breeding? And it, like looks that like sugar cube off of Stewie's head.
Oh yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Oh, cool.
Anyway.
Cyberpunk. That's the new thing. Everyone's been playing it. I don't know. I'd personally say take it or leave it. It's a single player game. I'll get around to playing it. I did buy it,
Yeah.
but honestly, like with it kind of running how it is right now for me, I'm just like I don't have any motivation to keep putting time into it until it's actually like fully fleshed out to a certain degree.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think people could wait to play this game. It's a good game, and I'm enjoying my time with it, obviously. But it's not anything crazy or special, really. It's another first-person RPG shooter.
Yeah. So here's a good question for you guys. How do you guys feel about single player games these days? Where like do you like them, hate them? Like what's your preferred, I guess, single player game?
I'm getting to the point where I prefer them. I think. I think mostly I like the single player games with like a good narrative. And good. I like big open world games that I can immerse myself into. But there's something nice and relaxing about being able to jump into a world that isn't this without a bunch of other asshole humans going around annoying me. So that's kind of where I've been leaning. But I'll still play multiplayer games just to chill with friends and stuff.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think I've been missing single player games. I think that's why I like Cyberpunk as much as I do, is because I feel like I haven't had a single player game that I've wanted to like actually play and put multiple hours in. Not since like probably Skyrim or something, or when I first started playing The Witcher.
Boosh, what about you?
Yeah, I guess I don't play a lot of single player games, but I definitely see like Adam's point.
I don't know. Single player games for me
But
is just like it's like a weird fantasy of my life where it's just like I just feel alone anyways.
Well, I mean, when you feel alone in a game versus feeling alone in real life, it's the same thing. So might as well choose the game, right?
To a certain extent, yeah. I mean, what's like I don't know, like single player games I'm torn with because it's like I like them, but it's also I find them hard to get into more and more recently for some reason, and I don't
I,
know what that is exactly, why or what. I think if we're being honest, it's probably because I can't flex to my friends about it.
just
Like,
don't have friends. God,
but that's so
easy.
hard for me, man. I have so many.
there's not many like single player games I've really been able to like get into. Like the last single player game I was really able to get into was the Red Dead 2.
I think
Yeah.
Red 2 is had one of the best single player experiences I've had though. So maybe you spoiled yourself.
Probably.
Yeah, I unfortunately did not get into that game as much as I wanted to. But I think also like with me now that I think about it, honestly, I hate to say this, but like I hate playing games that everyone else is playing. You know what I mean? In terms of like single player games, like when they're super hyped up and it's just like it's the thing to play right now. For some reason, it makes me not want to play them even more.
Hipster.
That's essentially what it is. Like, I don't know why. It's just the stigma around it. You know what I mean? It's like I just like it.
Yeah, that's fair. I
Yeah.
very rarely play them when everybody else is. The only exception was Red Dead, and that was just because I was having some major issues with my roommates at the time. So I just like locked myself in my room the entire weekend it came out and bought and played it.
I think Red Dead 2 is the only game I've ever bought like right after it released.
Ever.
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 You buy
The
the
only
recon?
game he ever bought ever.
The only
didn't buy the
game.
I usually wait to buy games, usually because I don't have money, because I always fucking spend it on stupid stuff. I pay all my
that's a mood
bills, and
right
the little
there.
bit I have left, I spend it on stupid shit I don't need. So,
Stupid shit or a game that I would honestly enjoy. I'll go with the stupid shit just to be
shit.
on the safe
Yep.
side.
Yep.
Like he just
Exactly.
orders stuff off of
Yeah.
Amazon and the box comes. He doesn't even open up the box. He just throws it in the closet.
So with the Prime, the shipping, it just gets me.
You can't beat that Prime same day shipping.
On a similar note to that, and we can get back to the games in a bit, but do you guys like impulse buy off of Amazon when you're like depressed and stuff? Because I never used to. I've started though, and it feels weird because I don't buy like useless stuff. I buy stuff that is actually benefiting my life, and I don't think that's right for depression buying. I think I'm doing it wrong.
Well,
What
then is
helped
it like really
me was
depression
not
buying though?
having a job, so I didn't have money.
That's a fair point. What did you say, Darren? I missed that.
I said, is it actually like at that point though? Is it like really like depression buying though?
Oh
Or
yeah,
is
I
it
don't think I
you
would
just
have.
overcoming the idea of where it's just like, oh, okay, I just need this, so I'm just gonna buy it.
Well, I'm
think
depressed
it's
and I'm
more-
buying, so I think it's depressed buying.
Yeah, but can
Yeah,
you
yeah,
relate
it's
it to like to the depression making you buy it though?
Yes, I definitely
even-
can because I get to a point where I'm like, fuck it, I don't need money. I just want stuff. And I don't think it that explicitly, but that's like looking back, that's definitely what happens when I click. But I don't buy like useless things. I bought a blender, which I use almost daily now. That's how I bought that nutrient powder crap.
Man, I don't think
I bought
it's.
a robe, and that is one of the best purchases I've ever made. That thing's amazing. It's got a hood. I feel like a wizard every evening, just chilling in a robe and reading. It's great.
Are you naked underneath that robe?
No, I usually wear pants because it's kind of chilly. I mean, if I'm walking to the shower, sure, but I live alone. Who gives a shit? I could walk around the entire apartment naked if I wanted to.
Real quick, I don't know how I feel about robes. Like I've always kind of wanted one, but at the same time, like I don't know, I could barely just like walk around the house naked without feeling. I feel like a robe would just make me feel like a little bit more
You have to wear a robe
Wait.
naked.
Covering up makes me feel more exposed.
Well, I don't
What?
know the robe. Cause here's the thing with the robe, cause is it a long robe or is it a short robe?
It goes down past my knee, so I'd say that's a long robe.
Okay, if it's a
Doesn't
long
drag.
robe, maybe, but still, it's just the idea of having it just one extra long step away from my nuts just being exposed is kind of scary.
But that's the
Close
power
your
move.
windows. I mean, you live with
Yeah.
your wife. Who cares?
Are you scared to be naked in front of your wife?
I mean, if we're talking about it, I am very self conscious about my body, believe it or not.
Okay.
It's
Fair enough.
self-confidence, isn't it?
You know what? We need more body positivity for males in this world. God damn it! It's 2020. You're fucking beautiful, Terry.
I've come to the terms of that I'm fat and ugly, but for some reason I still look at my body and I'm just super self conscious about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But no,
Yeah,
get back to the purchases though. But no, I don't get on sprees where I buy stuff. I'm depressed or anything like that. But I will say every now and again, very rarely, I do make kind of an impulse buy that I sometimes regret.
Do you have an example of this?
Okay.
No, I mean it's been a while since I've done an impulse buy because it's weird. I'm very stingent with my money when I'm actually gonna go buy something that I may or may not need, right? But on the opposite side, I will waste fucking money on food like no tomorrow.
Fair enough.
I will buy I'll overbuy groceries. I'll go out to eat when I don't need to and stuff like that, and it's fucking horrible and disgusting.
Oh,
I can relate to that. Except I don't go out anymore. I just order food to me, and it's the barrier of entry there is too small for me to not do it. And I spend way too much money a month on that.
See, that's a whole road, dude. That's delivery, food delivery. That's a scary tunnel to get down to because you get sucked into it, and it's so much extra money just
really is.
for buying food.
but it's convenient.
Yep, it's saving me time. But
I-
I had to set up rules for myself so I don't do it anymore. So part of in order to make it so I can look at myself naked and not cry, I'm trying to get a lot more healthy and fit. So I've set up rules for myself. So I have a spreadsheet that keeps track of money every time I work out. I add $10 to the pool every time I work out, and then I can only use that money to buy fast food. And I have to set up these rules, or else I just fall down the stairs and eat McDonald's every day. It's bad.
That's kind of a dope idea, though.
It's the one good idea I've had this year. Thank you. I'm proud of it.
And the year's almost over.
Wait,
had to
you
happen
count your good
eventually.
ideas by years?
Yeah.
Count mine by decades. It's been a
Anyway,
couple decades since I've
back
had
to
I mean, what about you two? I know Fush already answered, but Kobe, do you find yourself getting into those sprees of spending money out of either depression or some weird
No,
get on a kick?
my issue is
166.
I've got champagne taste, so I will
Yes.
only impulse
Yes,
buy
you
if I have
do.
an excess of money. Then I will spend a big amount of it at one time, and that's my issue.
What's
I don't buy a
worse?
bunch of little things. I buy one big thing.
What's worse, buying a whole bunch of little things or buying one big thing?
Depends
think
on the items.
I don't think they're really comparable questions. It really just depends on
Yeah.
the person and the items.
Because you can buy a whole bunch of things that are $1 or $2, and you only end up spending $15-20, and then you can buy one big thing for $400.
Yeah.
But you could also buy lots of little things for 400.
Yeah,
what-
I know.
And they're still
Yeah.
That's
equally
what I'm
as
saying.
useless.
You can't
So-
really make a comparison there.
Hmm.
It depends on
Like-
what you're buying.
You'd
I mean,
buy
if you're-
20 pocket pussies and one giant fuck me silly 3, and what's the better value?
don't have an answer for that.
I guess it depends. I mean, honestly, fuck me silly. I think that gives you a little bit more, connection as far as a pocket pussy, but honestly, the pocket pussies, honestly, like think about like on a day-to-day coming session. You know what I mean? Like what's gonna get the job done in the amount of time you have allotted. You know what I mean? So I feel like the
Yeah.
pocket pussies are going to be more of a better buy, better purchase because there's a lot less work. You know, just get it done, rinse it, be good to go. With the fuck
I
me
mean,
silly, you gotta
right.
like grab this 30-pound fucking silicone thing.
So legs.
I do have to ask, what is a fuck me silly? I don't.
You know what fuck me
Is that,
silly
is that one of those machines?
It's they had it in Dave.
It's basically
Actually,
you've seen like
go
the you know
find it.
like the silicone asses, right?
Okay,
They have like like a butthole and a vagina.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, picture that just with like jelly legs attached to it.
Oh, in Dave Little Dicky show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I don't
got it.
know why the
That was
legs are on
weird.
there, honestly. Like, cause like they're so jelly
Oh
that
yeah, they're
like
like tentacles. That's bad.
you gotta like tie yourself with them or something like that. Like,
Oh God. Imagine. Oh God. Imagine saying wrap your legs around me. They just wrap like tentacles. That's horrible. That's nightmare fuel. Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. No, the favorite that scene in Dave when it fucking flops out of the shower.
the shower.
Like a corpse. Oh God.
Oh
Oh,
my
it's so
god! It
good.
just
True
like
story. That's the last episode I watched. I did not continue after that episode.
it, honestly, they pulled that out way too soon. Cause after that,
That was the milking episode, right?
yeah, after that,
Yeah.
it wasn't as good because you were expecting something like that to happen again, and it just didn't. It took a turn. It took like it went from that, and it like did like a whole 180 and went like a different direction with like the narrative and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a decent
different show,
show.
almost.
It's just a different show after that episode. But great
Became a
episode.
lot more dramatic.
Yeah, way
It's so good.
super dramatic. So.
And then when their roommate pulls up to the garage at the milking table.
Like I'm gonna eat your ass. Oh really? Yeah, get up on that table. The roommate just opens up the garage door and he's in the car and is just like, "Hey, I'm just gonna park on the street."
Oh man.
Never mind. I'm not gonna get on that topic. You know what topic I do kind of
What?
want to get on though?
What? Tell me.
Well, this is gonna sound weird though, because now like we were just talking about fucking fuck me silly
The Fuck Me Silly 3 Mega Masturbator.
I mean,
and how
we
Dave
already
pulled like a
destroyed the
180,
segue,
and then
so,
now we're gonna pull a 180, and I feel like it's just not gonna be as good for the rest of the half of the episode.
I mean, you just kicked the segue while it's down, so I mean, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah,
You're right.
but-
You did set
Do
a
it.
very low bar.
But like I'm overthinking it now, and honestly, I just don't think we're gonna get a good conversation out of it.
Well, let's
Don't
ask the
overthink
chat. Hey, chat, do you want us to talk about Taryn's secret topic? I hate that I said that already. I feel like
Hey, chat of one viewer, do you want to know Taryn's secret?
I feel like we're in a Blue's Clues episode.
Hey, chat. Can you find Swiper?
Swiper no swiping. Swiper no swiping. Oh my god. What do you fucking? They don't make kid shows like they used to, do they? Like that?
I don't.
They're
They're
just-
just for kid shows.
They're just
so I
all
don't know.
changing them now. Apparently, Scooby Doo's
They're
now
different.
Scoob. Did you guys know that?
I did not. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Like the movie?
No, like Scooby Doo. They don't recall him. Like they don't call him Scooby Doo anymore. His name is just Scoob.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is it short for Scooby Doo in the show, or is his name actually
I
just?
remember in the old episodes they called it like
Well, they
called it
said-
Scoob.
Oh, he's
but,
like-
Shaggy would, I
they
think.
changed, like, the-
Shaggy
his
would say
actual
Scoob.
name
Yeah, I
to
think they
Scoob?
changed his name to actually Scoob. At
Oh.
least that's what my wife was telling me. Because like we got Scooby snacks the other day. She's like, "Oh, did you know they changed his name to Scoob?" I'm like, "Oh, that's dumb." Like,
Interesting.
why do they have to like take such a good show? Like, I'm talking about like a bunch of different cartoons, bunch of different old shows, and then just change them completely.
Okay. You remember a couple episodes ago when we talked for like 40 minutes about them remaking movies that they shouldn't? Let's
Yeah.
just take all that content and put it here because it's the same conversation.
I mean, to a certain degree, but like, I feel like it's worse in cartoons or like kid shows and stuff like that.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Like, take fucking the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for a current comparison. They fucking butchered that show.
Yeah,
I guess I didn't know that they made a new one. I don't really watch TV outside of just like Netflix and Hulu. So
I don't watch it, but like I stay up to date with it, you know, from Reddit and stuff like that.
we must follow different subreddits, but okay. That's fair.
You haven't seen it, man? That's like a whole new thing.
No, I had no idea that they made it.
Fucking butchered them. Same thing with they did like with the Teen Titans. Oh, gross.
Oh, remember that? Aren't they like making a live action one now though on HBO? Question mark. I'm interested with
they
that
have
one.
that show Titans.
Is that the Teen Titans? Is it the same characters?
No, I think it's like Marvel based, isn't it?
No, because the Teen Titans
No.
are DC.
Yeah, HBO has a deal with DC or there's on the same company or something, so it wouldn't be Marvel.
Well, I don't know what the Titans are then. I'm thinking of like a different one.
I saw something about it, but I never looked into it. I'm hoping it's the Teen Titans, and I'm hoping they make it good. But
Dude, fucking like, oh, if they could just make it as good as the like original animation series of the Teen Titans, I would be.
yeah,
I'd be.
I'm pretty sure
fucking
Titans
amazed.
already has a season.
oh,
Is
well,
that actually?
I might
Is
be
it
thinking
Teen
of
I'm
that.
pretty
Titans?
sure. I'm pretty sure it's just called Titans. I remember because there's a scene where Robin's like beating someone up. And everyone was getting pissed at him because he's like, "Fuck Batman,"
Oh,
and they're
this-
like, "Don't do that."
Oh, this was all like in 2018.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
that
they have
came out a
2
while ago.
seasons.
What? Well, I mean, I'm not surprised that I'm behind. I live in Iraq, or under a rock.
Ooh, what is
Tell me,
this?
Patrick.
What the
Live action
fuck?
Teen Titans.
It looks weird.
I googled Titans and some football team came up. Gross. Who watches football anymore?
Oh, are you looking at the poster for it? Is that dude in the back with the mask? Is that supposed to be Robin? Because he looks like a bitch.
Yeah, I
Does
would
he
guess
have like parted hair?
I think so.
don't-
Yeah.
Well, not with the mask picture. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to
The
tell.
only one with the mask outside of the girl, or like
Is it the
eye
guy with
mask.
the biggest head?
No, it's the guy to the
Looking at
left
the
of him.
season 2 premiere September 6th
Oh no, I'm not.
poster. Oh,
No, but it's the guy I'm thinking of. That is Robin. He doesn't look so bad in a different picture, but on that initial like, oh, it is the season 2 poster. Yeah, he just looks like a bitch. That far
and they
back
got,
left guy.
They got Slade.
Slade
Exactly.
looks badass.
He does.
I gotta
He's
find a
pretty
picture
good.
of Slade now.
Oh my god, like
Yeah, I
that is,
remember Slade being super intimidating in the original series.
dude. He scared
for
the shit
young
out of
Adam,
me, man.
Right?
He was in Robin's brain,
Yeah.
and he was like, "I'm gonna come for you."
I just put
Oh.
salad in Google.
Yeah. And like salad.
Yeah.
Anyway, and like
I was
DC
trying to
lore,
spell.
isn't
I was trying to
Slade
spell
Deathstroke?
Slade and I put salad.
Oh no, not salad. Robin's
Oh,
nemesis, the
gets
Teen
ya.
Titans.
In the DC lore, isn't Slade supposed to be Deathstroke? They wear like the same mask, right? Something I made up in my sick, twisted brain.
I
don't follow those DC, so
I can't remember for sure. I think so. Yeah, because Deathstroke is Slade Wilson, but I don't know if like in the Teen Titans they like he's the same or not. But Deathstroke, by far, one of the baddest, most badass fucking villains, dude.
oh yeah,
Guy's fucking nuts.
he's super cool. If only he was good in the Suicide Squad movie. But hey,
That
if
wasn't
only anything was good in
he
that
wasn't
movie.
in Suicide Squad? What are you talking about?
Was he not? I thought Will Smith was Deathstroke.
No, he was Deadshot.
Deadshot. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Dead-
I don't follow DC. I get the names mixed up.
Deadshot's a puss. Well, it doesn't help that like a lot of like DC's like villains can't look the same
Yeah,
to
true.
a certain degree. But yeah, no. Who's what side? DC or Marvel? Which one do you guys prefer?
I like Marvel heroes better, but DC villains better. If that works, is that an acceptable answer? Do I have to decide?
I mean, it's a bitch answer, but
I can improve. If
It
I
sounds
like
like
Marvel better because Marvel is about people trying to be heroes, and DC is about heroes trying to be people. I like Marvel's premise better.
oh, you know what? That kind of hurts the brain to think about. That's a damn good
Right.
answer.
Right? I heard that somewhere else. I'm sorry I
Now it's a
can't
good
cite my
answer.
source because I don't remember. But
Oh,
when I
well,
heard
no, I
that,
don't
it
accept
blew
it.
my goddamn mind.
That's crazy. Damn. Okay. Foosh.
I got Marvel. See,
Why?
but like, how the fuck am I supposed to follow up what Adam just?
Well, don't worry about Adam. He stole it from somebody else anyway. So like
Yeah.
all that greatness was just immediately just thrown into the trash.
Yeah, I don't come up with great ideas. I just repeat them.
I mean, honestly, like when I think of like superhero movies, the only like superheroes that come to mind are like Marvel superheroes. Like, I don't know. I've just always followed Marvel more than DC.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go because I think Kobe's gonna have a good answer here. I prefer DC over Marvel. Like
Sure, bitch.
Marvel movies, don't get me wrong, they're amazing, but like getting down to the characters and stuff like that, I just personally like DC heroes and villains more so than Marvel's. I think they're
Okay.
just better. It's just cooler. They got cooler costumes, more badass.
I mean, I'm not going to waste time arguing. I disagree, but I think the main difference
Well,
is I
hold up
just like.
before you go, Kobe. What's your stance?
Oh yeah.
And then we could argue about it.
I'm definitely more of a Marvel guy. I'm more invested in it. I know more about it than I do DC, but DC has some darker stuff that I appreciate that they're not afraid to explore. But personally, I'm more of a Marvel guy.
Yeah. Damn, looks like I'm the only one out of here.
DC has Gorilla
All right,
Grodd.
time for Terrence opening
That's enough
statement
reason
before
for
we
me to
kick him.
switch.
All right, so when we come back next year, we might be down a host. We'll find out. No, I want to see your guys' opinions. Why do you guys like Marvel more than DC? Other than Adam's crazy good statement.
That's my only
Okay.
reasoning. So you guys can take this
So
away.
like, I guess I'm put it like this: like, I don't watch a lot of movies, but like of all like the superhero movies I've watched, all the ones I've enjoyed, except for one, they've been Marvel. The only one that I enjoyed that wasn't Marvel was probably The Dark Knight.
So then, are we just basing this off of the movies though,
But
or are
then
we
again,
basing it off of a whole?
I think we should base it off
I
the whole,
mean,
but if we only have experience with the movies.
I'm
That's your
going off.
argument.
I'm just going off movies because like, well, I mean, like I only have really experience with the movies.
See, I'll stop my argument right here and there and say Marvel's definitely doing a way better job in the movies than DC is.
Oh yeah.
They cracked the hero code early on, and they're just plowing through everybody. And DC can't get their head out of their ass and fix it. Although Dark Knight was a good one, but I think everybody in the world can agree Dark Knight was a good series.
I think what really helped The Dark Knight was the Joker,
Oh, by
played
far.
by Heath Ledger.
Mhm.
Which reinforces my argument that DC villains are leagues better than any villain in Marvel. In my
Yes.
opinion. They're just so much cooler. And more relatable.
Oh, that's
Not
kind of
saying I
scary.
relate to villains, but you did mention before I am the most
Oh
likely
shit!
person
Well,
to
you know
talk
what depression buying leads into?
about.
Adam
Not
turning into a
about.
mad scientist.
Adam probably
Interesting.
also rents the apartment below his, has his little evil lair down there.
Has like
The Red Room.
has like an elevator installed, just a secret elevator, and he goes in there.
Oh, yeah.
He goes upstairs, makes his like weird fucking nutrient powder shit mud, and then just goes down the elevator and just elaborate death layer.
Did you see See the maintenance man for the building just in there fixing something
Just
in the background.
fixing some sort of laser gun, you know.
Yeah, that's just Steve. He's fine. He's trustworthy. Yeah, I got 5 kids I got to support. I'll take any job I can get.
He signed the NDA. It's fine. I pay him well.
Okay, Cody, what's your remarks? Why Marvel over DC as a whole, not just the movies? Because I think movies, I think everyone can agree on movies.
I mean, personally, I go against your opinion that DC has better looking and cooler characters and heroes. I think Marvel has the cooler looking heroes. I like the design of them. I like what they stand for. And I don't know, there's something I feel like Marvel has done a good job exploring more things. But this goes into like the point that the stakes between the two universes are different. The stakes of the enemies in Marvel stuff is usually on like a fucking crazy universal existential crisis kind of level, whereas DC is kind of like, all right, here's like Metropolis, here's Gotham, all of our problems exist here.
So you like
That's a fair point that I didn't think of.
you like the more universal, like large scale crises than the small ones, or like smaller
do.
than that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like Batman, he's gonna fight the Penguin, he's gonna fight Joker, he's gonna fight Mr. Freeze. It's like, all right, now we have what? Spider-Man hanging out with whoever, and he's gonna go fight fucking, I don't know, someone big. Giant man.
I mean, DC has that though too. That's just they haven't been currently they haven't been exploring that, but they have like their large like universal battles and stuff like that. I mean, look at the
like
Justice League for one.
Yeah, they face like the equivalent of Thanos. I can't remember his name, but he exists in their universe.
Lex Luthor.
No.
Lex Luthor is
the creator of Facebook.
Dude, oh my god, I hated that portrayal of like Lex Luthor. Like, it was cool, it was fresh, but god, no.
I liked it because that was like the one thing in the new DC movies that they actually pushed to the edge. I guess I'm not going to count the new Joker because I don't think that's part of the universe. Because that was a god tier movie. I loved that movie. But in their like new DCU thing, I think the weird Lex Luthor was the only thing I've liked so far. So
yeah, that one was just meh. But getting back to the big bads, yeah, they had the Dark Side. It was like kind of like the Thanos equivalent to a certain extent, and then Brainiac was like another big one as well. Can't forget Doomsday. So like, there's just they have them, but like honestly, it's like if we're comparing it, the Avengers to the Justice League is 10 times better than the Avengers.
Better or more powerful? Because they're obviously more powerful. They're a bunch of gods, essentially. But I think the writing for the Avengers is better in general. Because, like my point before, I think the premise of people trying to be heroes is better than heroes trying to be people. That's really my only talking point. But I think it just League's better.
I mean,
DC has Spider-Man. Point proven.
What? Did you just say DC has Spider-Man?
I meant to say Marvel.
Dude, this guy doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
It's qualified.
I'm eating my biscuits.
I think he's got a hard on for Spider-Man, and that's it. Whatever side Spider-Man's on, he's good. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, dude, Peter Parker, Ben Riley, Miles Morales. You're gonna tell me those guys aren't cool?
No, I mean, I got a crush on all of them, but
I mean, I don't know. I just like when I think to the heroes that I like, though, I have a lot more DC heroes that are cool and badass compared to Marvel. Don't get me wrong, there's really cool Marvel heroes, but like DC, man, I think they have a lot more like uniqueness to them. Except Superman. Superman's kind of
He's a cookie cutter hero.
Exactly. Like he's like Captain America with powers essentially. So it's just like, I don't really like him, but I also don't really like Captain America either. Like they're both cool, but like, fuck them. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like Captain America's still got a better story though. He's just a kid from Brooklyn.
Yeah,
but he beat the Nazis.
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like Captain America is related to like kind of Batman in that sense, where it's like they don't necessarily have any powers, but like their story is why you like them for the most part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Batman is the only DC hero that I like genuinely would want to follow, like if they did a new series or something. So yeah, he's more on the Marvel side almost. He's just owned by the wrong company.
Oh, what do you mean?
But he's better in DC because they do attack darker subjects, which it's better.
Yeah, having like a dark centered Batman is like fucking badass.
Yeah, I like that better. I wish Marvel would write darker storylines. I think the
problem is
Thanos
I just don't think
the movie is better than the comics. I don't read the comics, but I looked it up.
I just don't think unless you get like into like maybe X-Men and stuff like that, I don't think Marvel really has like darker subnotes and stuff like that. Like I'd say like the X-Men series of that is like where they most get like into some like darker subjects and stuff like that. Because I mean, like fuck, it's like a whole race being alienated and discriminated against. So
yeah,
pretty nuts. I don't know. I think they're both good, but DC a little bit better. A little bit better.
So who's your favorite DC hero?
Oh,
character?
Martian the Manhunter.
Ah,
interesting. I don't know shit about
Martian
him.
Manhunter. It's been a while since I've been up to him, but
is Green Lantern DC or Marvel?
he's DC. Green Lantern.
That's DC. Why DC sucks then.
Oh, why? Why? Because the movie?
Yes.
We're not basing this off the fucking movies, okay? I already agreed with you there. DC doesn't know how to fucking make superhero movies right now. Like, oh my god, I told Kobe this so many times where it's just like, when it came to the Justice League or Batman versus Superman, that could have been so good if they would have taken their time with it, man. Like, because like Wonder Woman, that was a great movie.
It was
Aquaman,
yes.
Pretty decent movie. I wouldn't say it's like amazing, pretty decent. So like if they would have taken the time to do that and then slowly join them together and like Batman versus Superman and form the Justice League, then it would make it just so much better. Because that's what Marvel did. They took their time with it. DC was just trying to jump on the bandwagon of, oh, script movies. Oh shit.
Plus they whipped out Doomsday in like their first bad attempt at like a collaboration between heroes, I think.
Yeah.
Doomsday's like their equivalent of Thanos, and they just, by the way, he's here. Oh, he's gone now. Oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give us your money. And then everybody left and cried.
Pretty much. It was like, okay, so Superman's going like, he's acting weird. So the Batman's like, all right, let me go find these people who we don't have any good introduction with. And it's like, okay, and then let's fight Superman. Oh shit, wait, Doomsday's here. Oh, let's just quick kill him off in like 30, like not even like 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden, oh, Superman's dead. Oh shit, gotta start the Justice League. It's just so
no, he did. Well, at least we can write a good plot without him in the next week. Never mind.
Apparently, they're doing what's his nuts doing like his own take on it though.
I don't have faith in that.
I'm gonna see it, and I have faith in it. I think he could make it better. I don't think he could save it necessarily, but I think he could.
I don't think his corporate overlords will let him make it better because they don't know what a good movie is.
What are they making? What movie are they making?
He's just recutting Batman versus Superman. Or
no,
Justice League. Oh, it's Justice League. Yeah.
They can't say Batman versus Superman. That's dead in the water. You're killing Martha, even though you never called her Martha before in the movie. Holy cow, we have face cams?
Oh shit. I switched it, my bad.
I don't have a camera hooked up.
I forgot. I didn't even know how that happened. I have it on like a key way away from my keyboard.
Whoa.
Good thing I didn't have my naughty stuff pulled up.
No self promo in the channel.
It was an accident. Look, this is all audio based anyway. The only people who see this are the people who are watching this episode. So lucky you guys. Side note. Pushing pick. No, I'm joking.
Well, aren't you recording this?
Taryn has to sponsor us.
I do record them, but when I upload them, I have a different. I have a still image that gets put up. So.
Oh, okay.
Because it gets recorded with the Salt podcast live, so I switched to live to record essentially. So.
You should add one of those cool audio wave bars as we talk. That way, when we all talk over each other, you can go all staticky.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that, but it'd be kind of cool.
I'm not gonna look it up. But
Look, we have a very low budget for this production budget for this show, so maybe if that ever gets pumped up, we might be able to add in some cool stuff like that.
maybe if a certain YouTube channel named Pushing Pickle sponsored us.
Oh yeah, because I have so much money from that channel. Oh wow.
Well, damn. God can hope.
Yeah, we can always hope, but no. Sorry about that, guys. Technical error. God.
Glad I had the thing pulled up. That scared me a little.
Anyway. Yeah, I did. I was wondering why it was so much brighter on my right monitor for some reason. Ah, shit! Now they all know who I look like. God damn it! This is bullshit.
I don't even know who that bald guy was. That's not any of us.
Ah, shit.
Grandpa, why are you on the podcast? Get off. We've been hacked.
What are we talking about now?
Well, we were talking about
Level
the
one.
Zack Snyder cut or whatever.
Oh yeah, Snyder Cut.
Is that like a thing that's being like refilmed using all of the excess footage they didn't use?
No, he's just taking all the footage that was in that they got, and he's recutting it essentially.
So the way I heard it is they filmed like most of everything according to how he wanted it, and then he had to leave the project for personal reasons, like health or something. I don't remember. And then whoever else came in just like shit kicked his movie to death. So he's like, I didn't make that. Everybody hated it. That's not my art. I'm gonna make my own art and release it later, and then they're all gonna love it. And what's actually going to happen is we're going to watch it and be like, "That was the same movie, but cool new shots."
I don't think it's going to be the same movie though. Like obviously it's going to like feel like the same movie, but I don't think it's going to be the same movie. I feel like he's going to add so much more into that movie that needed to be in there to make it better. Cuz like honestly, like when I watched that movie, I don't even remember who the fucking bad guy was in that movie.
Yeah. No, I've seen the movie twice. I can't tell you a thing about the plot.
Dude, literally like it's like a god from like the Amazons or something like that. A demon.
Was it Ares, I guess?
I don't think it was a god. I think it was like a demon or some big bad in that story. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, he's on Earth and he's got these weird bugs. And then there's Aquaman riding on fucking a car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so dumb.
I've only seen select moments of that movie, and it was like towards the end, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck's happening in this movie.
Yeah,
I've seen the whole thing twice, and I don't know what the fuck's happening in that movie.
It's all sorts of bad, man. It's not good.
The only thing I remember is the Rick and Morty playing in the background.
I don't even remember that.
It's when Batman goes to meet Barry, Flash, and it's when they're boxing. Strong Rick and Summer.
I remember this now.
Oh man. Now that's a fucking show that we need more seasons of. God damn it!
Yeah,
Specifically, interdimensional television.
Oh, those are the best. Improv comedy is the best comedy.
They fucking blew it with Morty's Mind Blowers. It was shit. I demand interdimensional cable. Another one. We need it. We deserve it.
I'd love to watch just a season of that.
Oh, just a whole season.
Fuck any plot. Just give me a whole season of interdimensional cable.
Oh my god, dude!
Release that as like a bonus thing that you can buy. I would pay for that.
Oh my god, that would be so funny, dude. Could you?
I would destroy Justin Roiland though, because he gets fucking hammered for those.
How many hours is in a season? Would you say? Because how many episodes?
Like 23, 22 minutes long.
How many episodes?
I think there's like 10.
Yeah, probably like anywhere from 10 to 13
hours.
So like 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours, maybe.
Let me calculate. I don't do math. I have a math bachelor's degree, but I don't know how to do math. 200 divided by.
I know how to do super complicated math, but the simpleton math, it's beyond me.
I can do calculus, but I can't calculate a tip. I can. I just can't get the right answer is the problem.
So then you can't do it then.
I realized what I said after I said it.
What's the amount there? Either way, look, 5 hours of non-stop interdimensional cable. I'd watch it.
I'd knock that out in one session.
That's 3 hours. 10 episodes, 20 minutes apiece.
That's 3 hours. It's 3 hours still. Fuck, give me 5. I'll do it in 5.
It'll be a little higher than that when you add in bathroom breaks, and I I went from 20 minutes per episode. They're probably longer than that, but whatever.
No, you sit down and watch it all in one shot.
I mean, it's probably not that hard. I went through like the first season in like an afternoon, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
What'd you
rewatching it
guys,
because I haven't seen season 4. So
what'd you
that's
guys
right.
think of what was that fucking the spin-off show that they had? The
Solar Opposites.
Yeah, what'd you guys think of that? Did you guys watch it?
I did watch it.
Yeah,
I
Not
did not.
nearly
I
as
did not
good,
watch it.
but it was fine. I didn't dislike it.
It just
I just they're trying too hard to be Rick and Morty.
it made me want Rick and Morty more.
Yeah. I feel like they should have released it like a month before the next season came out, and then people would have been more pumped for it.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a decent show, but yeah, it just definitely made me want Rick and Morty more. Like I think after I got done watching that, I rewatched all the seasons of Rick.
Yeah, I think I started it too, or maybe I did. I don't remember. I feel like it started off really not great, very mediocre, but by the end of the season, it was like tolerable. Like I enjoyed it at that point.
Mhm.
It had more lore and story going on, which is kind of what Rick and Morty did too. So,
Oh, they
remember-
left on a lot of big stuff, man. Ooh.
oh yeah, I love how that show actually has like a legitimate storyline beneath all the bullcrap. It's very enjoyable.
Morty
I
Morty's-
passed Morty.
taking over.
Kind of get you.
I like listening to like all like the theories and stuff like that people come up with Rick and Morty.
I like it when people cause a riot at McDonald's over a stupid sauce. That's why I watch the show.
Oh, what a time that was!
Was that? It's hard to believe that was like what, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe.
Frickin' Morty. Oh,
McDonald's riots 20.
Szechuan sauce. Oh man.
Was it 2018?
I have no idea.
That episode came out in 2017.
So it might have been 18 by the time the riot started because that didn't happen right away.
No, it
'Cause
didn't.
McDonald's came out with the sauce after it got popular.
Yeah.
Give me my nuggies. Oh my gosh. People evolve strangely.
Okay. According to this YouTube video, the riot happened on October 7th, 2017.
Okay.
So it did happen in 2017.
What were you gonna say, Kobe?
Raise a toast. It's crazy the power that like people with a platform have just to do anything. Like of all things, a promotional sauce for Mulan is what was made popular because of that episode. It could have been anything. They could have brought back fucking fushigi.
What is fushigi?
You don't know what fushigi is?
I don't know.
Dude, it's that like mirrored ball and like it's like contact juggling is what they're like selling it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like you do the weird thing with your hands. It's
Yep.
kind of like bounce. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It looks
didn't,
like the ball never leaves your hand or whatever.
Yep.
man, that was such an early 2000s gimmick.
Yeah,
Love
my
it.
sister bought one. I still have it.
It's in my hand right now.
I will say the power of like yeah, like it's nuts what people with enough people backing it. Ridiculous.
The sad part is that there's no way they intended that. That was just a writer he craved that sauce one night while he was writing, and it ended up in the show. And the next thing you know, a poor McDonald's employee got yelled at by a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking McDonald's were getting stormed for it, man.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing, though. Like, do you think people obviously didn't want the sauce?
No.
They wanted the sauce because they knew they could make money off of the sauce.
Well, McDonald's wanted the sauce because they knew they could. Oh, no. The reason people started McDonald's is because they wanted to be part of a group. They didn't care about the sauce. They wanted to belong.
Yeah.
Same reason. I'm not going to get into this. I'm stopping myself before I get into it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I need to get a doctorate so I can just go on these stupid rants and pretend to know what I'm talking about.
Hey, just like all the other smart people.
Exactly.
I mean, you could just skip a step and just not get the degree.
Yeah, but then I'm just a conspiracy theorist.
Conspiracy theorists make money.
Or you could be like that one Indian guy who was like claiming about like the galactic space force or whatever. like aliens exist, but like it's been on the wraps, and he's just now coming clean about it or whatever. Have you guys heard about that?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You just described so many different people.
Well,
I don't think so.
So I don't know his name exactly, but like it's kind of big. Like he just came out and is like saying like oh, like there's like the space galactic council or something like that. We've been in touch with them forever, but like everything's been like everyone's been hush hush about it. But like I'm coming clean because I already like lived my life and got everything I want or something like that. You ever heard about him?
Oh wait, no, this is sounding familiar. I think I saw something about this pop up on Twitter like a week ago.
This sounds like an episode of the last podcast on the left.
Kinda.
You're welcome to the promotion, guys. The Greys! Obama's a lizard!
No, it doesn't get that crazy. No, I can't find it. But yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird because it's like your average like alien conspiracy thing. You know what I mean? But then like the guy's like, well, you have no reason not to believe me because like why would I like keep it a secret my whole life and like, or it's like he kept it a secret his whole life because he was afraid of people calling him crazy and wouldn't take him like anything he did like credible, maybe not. Like so like I can't fucking talk right now. Point is, he didn't want to look stupid, so he basically lived his life, became like this like professor or something like that, did some like stuff, and then now, since he's done living his life and he doesn't care anymore, he's coming clean about this whole thing. Like Trump had connections with aliens and all this junk, and like all these different world powers had it as well. It's kind of a big thing.
If you guys
kind of sad I didn't read into it a little bit more.
If you guys came in contact with an alien, would you tell somebody? I don't think I would.
Why?
Because it's not worth the ridicule. I don't care.
Well, what ridicule would you get though? I feel like a lot of people are like open-minded about aliens these days.
Well, I mean,
more so than like 20 years ago.
Have you heard about the ex-head of the Israeli space program?
No.
That says that like aliens that like he said that they have like aliens have worked out a signed agreement with the U.S. government.
That's what I'm talking about.
To conduct experiments on Earth, and like the aliens aren't gonna like show themselves that they exist until humanity is ready.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Okay, I'll have to look this up. New question: if you were an alien and you saw Earth and how we behave, would you make contact?
Fuck no.
No.
That's
actually, you know, I probably would. I would want to. I would just want to see if things down here are as fucked up. I mean, it'd be an experience.
Come on, they're aliens. They got the tech to see that without coming in contact with us.
So, to answer both of your questions, A, if I saw an alien, I would 100% tell everybody. It'd probably be fucking Kobe and Tim for the first two people that would tell.
Yeah, that's who I would tell.
In a like, little group text, it'd be like, oh shit, guys, oh. And also, if I was an alien, my dumbass alien self would probably be like, yeah, no, we can help these people overcome their differences, and I'd probably land, and I'd probably get shot.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah.
But
you just like land and it'll turn into a race war around you. Just has nothing to do with you. You're just watching, like, hey guys, I'm an alien. Aren't you interested in this?
All the people around you just fighting amongst themselves.
Yeah, either they get shot or no one would care. Be like, all right, yeah, go back where you came from.
Whatever you say, tall guy. Speak English.
I am speaking English while your skin's telling me otherwise. And on that note, I think that's where we're going to end tonight's podcast. Thanks for watching. That's going to be it for us.
White wizard.
I'm not a white wizard. Shut up. That's going to end it for our podcast this week. We will be back January 11th. Right? Is that what we concluded?
That should be. Is that a Monday? I didn't check.
That is a Monday. Looking
mark
at Windows
your calendars
now. Yeah, mark your calendars. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you get notified when we go live.
Assault returns. All right. Cupboards will be reopening for the first time in 2021.
Cupboards.
Yeah.
Is that a
Where do
thing?
you
Cupboard
keep where do you
broken this
keep
morning.
your salt?
Oh.
On the counter, like a fucking
Oh.
degen?
How's that? What? Everyone
No.
keeps their fucking salt on the counter, you fucking piece of shit.
No, you keep them in the cupboard.
Don't
Oh,
try
no,
to
I keep-
high road us.
Ours is on the back, like, you know, like the stoves, the little.
Oh,
there's
well, you're
some-
just stupid.
bag
That
on
could
the
fall
back.
off and
Yeah.
land in the dish and just ruin a whole night's
Yeah,
dinner.
I do keep mine in the cupboard because I'm a klutz, so I'm not.
Who uses the back burners on a stove? Nobody.
Yeah, I don't. My
That's
back
where you
burners
that's
have
where you
candle
put the
wax on
pans
them.
and stuff that you just used. That's what the back burners are for.
No, you put it on the back burner so the fucking the fan gets all the smoke and shit.
The fan
No,
gets
you're
the
done with the
smoke.
pan and you put it on the back burner and you leave it there for about a week and then you're like, oh shit, I
Whatever.
should probably clean that.
Whatever. Marvel
Oh,
vs.
shit.
DC,
Oh, no.
aliens, and salt. See you next year. Bye.